Hi, my name is Lenore Von Stein, and this is an episode of The Facts. And I'm here tonight with Andrew Bolotowski, Bern Nix, and Beth Griffith. And in this, this is a rehearsal, actually, for an episode. And what I am thinking about, ruminating about, is memories that I have that they just stay in place. I can't move them. I have the same memory over and over again. I say the same thing about something over and over again, to myself, you know, mostly. And it strikes me, you know, I'd like to move these suckers, you know, because this is not a good place to be. And so to move them, I have to face them, and you know, and I figure that they're pretty uncomfortable, or else they would be movable. I see them from different angles. Let me just say this one thing: when I was a kid, there'd be like these crime. I used to watch these crime drama shows, and one of the ways that you knew that somebody wasn't telling the truth in these crime drama shows was that they said the same way each time. You know, I went to the store and I saw Joe. I went to the store and I saw Joe, rather than I went to the store and I saw Joe. Oh, you know where I saw Joe? I guess it was when I got to the store. They didn't change they didn't have different perspectives on it, and so you knew it was you know, routinized, and it was a clue that maybe they were better telling the truth. So this is about telling the truth to myself. Let's try this passive resistance. A word about passive resistance, you know, it's the way to. It's the main fighting tool against the powers that be. Will you do it? No, I'll just lie here. I'm not going to do it. Passive resistance. Do you want me to count it off, or are you going to give your cue?
We have the cue. Yeah. The famous vamp.
Yeah. The famous vamp. All right, try the vamping into it. Yeah, try the vamping into it. This is polyphonic music, is it not? Polyphonic music for the musicians out there, or obviously that it's polyphonic music. In other words, each one of the lines of the music that we're presenting in these shows is independent from the others. Like 3 characters or 4 characters, whoever musician number in the room, they're all their own beings. They're not like supporting each other. Then one isn't like holding up the male dancer holding up the ballerina, or it's nothing like that. It's not, and that you hear that all the time in a lot of popular music. This is a kind of music where they're all, I think they're moving and grooving together, they're working together, but they're not losing their individuality in the course of that. They are, or at least I conceive of them as quite individual creatures. And so it's polyphonic music. So, so listen, I saw this movie about the designer Valentino. And it was called Valentino, the Last Emperor, and he's this real Popeye character, and he tremendous amounts of money, and the people in this movie, the people that they were vacant, they were cruel, and I mean, especially when I think about, maybe it's not, they don't seem cruel on the surface, but when you think about what this opulence is built on, this wealth is the creator of poverty, and poverty the creator of wealth, and at some point in one of his shows there's this kind of relaxed Chinese royal music, like despotic music, and then there's the music from Fellini's La Dolce Vita, which apparently was about this, part of Rome where all the rich and famous and, sort of beautiful in an ugly way people hung out. And there were beautiful things that Valentino made in this, what I have written here, this ghastly overkill. And so anyway, in the final extravaganza of this movie, it all works up to this big show of, a retrospective of, 90 years of Valentino's making dresses. And all these wealthy folk come, and the seamstresses that have been making, because it's couture, so these dresses are made by hand, the seamstresses that are making these dresses, they come, and then they probably come on a bus during the day, and they're so glad to be, I'm so glad this is all happening, to be let in the door, but they don't get to go to they're not at the party that night. And there's a party, and one, so there were those little takes, and one of the wealthy party goers says to another, she says, I know this artist who has no money, and he'll do all your sketches for nothing. And then there's another side take. There were a few of them, but these are the ones that stuck in my mind. A famous model says to another model, look at your tits. And the model replies, look at your tits.
I don't
this river too. You represent embody. I'm stranded. I come in a little late. I didn't know where, I completely lost, you know, but then I got found, you know.
No excuses.
When I was coming here tonight, there was a woman on the train. She gets on the train, and you kind of know these shows that are going to be put on, just kind of the way they walk through the subway car. And it was a pretty crowded subway car, and she very sweet-looking woman, and she says, hello, ladies and gentlemen, sorry to, you know, whatever, and I'm going to sing Amazing Grace for you now. And she sings one stanza of Amazing Grace, and she sings it quite nicely. It's quite good, and then pass out the thing, and I don't know, that's what happened on my way to work today. And so the thing about these static memories, one of the things that as I've been thinking about it, because they're moving now, because I'm thinking about them, one of the things that I'm thinking about is that these walls are, you know, they're hard to climb. You know, these walls are high and hard to climb, and it ain't a little thing that that I'm circling like a pooch, and and I'm relatively isolated, and so it takes a little longer to figure things out. At the same time, I can't get lost in people like I have sometimes. So there's, you know, it's pros and schmons. just jumped into it. Finding Dad, and that other piece, yeah, that's what it's about, Finding Dad.
Well, we found Dad.
And we found him. We found him. It was down the street in the bar,
you
know.
Found him. We found him just fine.
We got him. We brought him home, you know. Let's just make a little music, make a little noise patrol. The lid, force the door. Can we just try swimming in the ocean? Can we just try it? I know I didn't say it before, but take a second. I'll fill the time.
Go look for the lifeguard.
Okay. So I grew up swimming in an ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and so this tune is like many of the things for this piece. It's about how unreal. You know, the ocean is a really scary place, man. And the older I got, the scarier I got of it. And it's unrelenting. You know, I mean, you can handle it a little bit, but really, it's big and strong. And yeah, but that's silly. Of course, it's by far the boss. And so anyway, swimming in the ocean. And you want me to count it off, or you want to just do it? Count it?
Yeah, count it.
Okay, so it's in 7/8. So I'll give you 7. You want to like around here? 1, 2. Is that too fast? It says play fast. That's why.
Well,
yeah. It's whatever. Burn. What do you think?
We'll slow down if we can't keep that tempo. We'll slow down.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what happened to me. I do know what happened. I'm not going to tell you. You want to play it without me counting?
That's an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, try it again.
Okay.
I'll give you 7 for nothing. And even faster?
Yeah, sure.
What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I was telling him before we went on that I don't know, it was one of those news show, one of the slightly better news shows, and they were talking about Michelle Bachmann, who's thrown her hat into the ring, and one of the many lies that she's told. She's really big on lies, and it's in her crowd. It's like that, and aren't they all really different forms of it? And it's nasty, and anyway, apparently Michelle Bachmann said that Obama released 100% of the oil reserves, and Obama only released 4% of the oil reserves, and this was, you know, like record, you know, it's like facts. You know, this show is called The Facts. What are the facts? The facts are he only released 4%. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. I don't know, but you know, you got to start with one of these someplace, you know. And she said, what the real killer dealer is whoever Michelle Bachmann is. It doesn't matter, but that the news people let it go. In the mainstream on CNN or wherever it is, they let it go. They don't say, "Hey, Michelle, baby, he only released 4. It's in the paperwork." You know, it just they just permeate the galaxy. I think with why I get stuck in these places that I can't look deeper into is that they're scary places, and you know, and looking into them, there's a door. You know, open the door like Alice in Wonderland. There's another door, and there's, you know, but in any case, there's something beyond that door, and I just don't want to go there. And you know, it could be that's a smart move for some period of time, but eventually it gets in the way, and so. The lesson in life, the problem in life, the joy in life, one of the joys is doing things differently than you did them last time. Yeah. But when you learn, you know. Or to learn. To learn. we've got 1 minute left. 1 minute. The number 2 train will be here in 1 minute. 1 minute. How long is 1 minute? We're living through it now. Ten, 9, 8, 7,